Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, home to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. The Rockets will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Boise State's offense will have the football first. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Off-play action on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
We're watching this DB on film. I just love his ability to break on the ball. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets the give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the run.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback Steak looking for just a sliver of daylight. The Steak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holland. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Third down coming up after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Holly. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Broncos lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Broncos decide to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Rockets will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Cook. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Throws to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. Touchdown, Broncos! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running the option. It's St. Clair. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Going to the running game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Cook. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 45 on its way. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Rockets want to move quickly.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. It's caught. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Rockets will have it 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Holland. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Under fire. Gets it to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Rockets! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Bates. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture.
Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. 1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Last chance coming up. Got his man downfield. And that is how we will wrap this one up. After not really playing their best earlier